Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Good Morning Success with Nicole and
Demario.
And this is a show that's all about daily inspiration for the driven. So we are based in Charlotte, and it is a rainy Thursday. It's been raining all week, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking about nonstop. In fact, I felt like we kind of drove through a few tornadoes yesterday coming back from Raleigh. Actually,
crazy.
We took some pictures. So listen, we are going to give you all an opportunity to come on in. We do this show every single morning with Nicole and Demario. And this is good morning, Peter. And
Peter.
This show is really about giving you inspiration before you start your day. We try not to be too hot and heavy. We try not to be too much to the left. But we really want to give you the nuggets that you need for the day. Many of you who are faithful viewers know that we don't have a very curriculum-based agenda. We try to leave it free-flowing. Good morning, LaPronda. I think this might be your first time at Good Morning Success. Don't know, but welcome. We're so excited to have you. LaPronda is excellent at what she does. We'll talk about that, too. But anyway, here on this show, we have a very loose-based agenda. We start off by talking about what we have on our agenda for today. We ask you to type in the notes down there what you have on your agenda so that as a team early in the morning we can strategize. Some of you are putting proposals together. You have a key decision-making meeting. You might be working on a new training book or process. And so we're here to help you, right, honey? A little bit of background, and you guys are in for a treat. Today is going to be the day that you might want to grab paper and pen if you don't normally, because we're going to be talking about what is strategy, all right?
What is strategy?
What is strategy? Well, can I say something, Demario? Well, first of all, we probably should set up who we are so that they can get an understanding for those who don't know. So, and good morning, Tim. Welcome to Good Morning Success. Tim shared our video. Gotta love it. Please share our video. We're always giving you guys something you can use for sure. So babe, give a little bit about who we are as a company real quick.
Who we are.
Yes, and I'm going to sip my tea.
Peter loves these moments.
Good morning, Tracy. Welcome to Good Morning Success.
We are basically, we are something new now.
We are?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about it.
We are the What's Your Secret Sauce
Superpower duo. Yes, I'm the Secret Sauce growth strategist, and you are?
Secret Sauce digital developer.
Yes. Now, everybody knows the reason why you need a secret sauce. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. You need a secret sauce, right? Because there are 7.5 billion people here on planet Earth as of 2017, February 2017. You and I, my friend, are one of 7.5 billion people. That means if you don't get very comfortable with articulating your secret sauce, you will get lost in the sauce of competition. You cannot afford not to know your secret sauce.
Yes, because we usually say that, we talk about grow getters.
Yes.
And you understand the grow getter concept. We talk about digital marketing,
yes,
business growth.
Good morning, Shelton.
And strategies.
Yes.
But now we really want to hone in on what's your secret sauce because we need your help.
Yes.
Got some music?
We need
we need your help to make this a culture and have people understanding that we have created a new age tool for new age thinking.
In a new era of relationship building and individual brand marketing. You are a brand, my friend. But even though that's what we do, that's not who we are. Because who you are is always more important than what you do. That's very key. I'm going to say it slow. Who you are is more important than what you do. Because many others do what you do, but no one can compete with who you are. That is why it is worth getting good at. And that is why we developed Secret Sauce. www.what'soursecretsauce.com. Now.
And I want to thank the viewers because yesterday we was talking about this. I want to thank you that every day we're reaching almost 300 people.
Yes, sometimes
400. On our
400.
videos.
Yes.
Every single day.
Yes.
Monday through Friday. So we couldn't do it
without you.
And if somebody's watching now that don't want me to know that you're watching me.
Oh, you're so silly.
I see you.
Okay, listen, but we're going to talk about what we came to talk about. So let me ask you guys, first of all, what's on your agenda today? Let me get that out the way. What's on our agenda today? At 9 o'clock, honey, I have a power call. When I say a power call, that means I'm going to be talking to a key decision maker. So real quick on our agenda, we have a power call at 9 o'clock with someone, I can't name her name, but they're over an all-women's organization. That's an international organization. And I am getting them to consider using the What's Your Secret secret sauce tool and technique as a way to recruit more women to come out for their actual objective. What's Your Secret Sauce is a great accessory to any program. Everybody wants to know their secret sauce, so this power call will be me sharing the 6 reasons why this organization wants to use the What's Your Secret Sauce workshops in order to attract women internationally. So yay, y'all root for me. Give me some love, some thumbs up, some good energy as we do that at 9 o'clock. Then we have some internal work to do. We have some client work, and this is really important. Some of us spend so much time trying to engage partners, right? Trying to get new business that it can become really easy to forget about the current business that you have. So what we're going to do on today is we leave our calendar wide open to fulfill the orders. We have website, press release things. We have video marketing that we have to do. I have some strategic plan recaps I have to do. So that's kind of on our agenda today. Peter says closings and get fundings. Peter, I am right there on board with you, and you are going to love, love, love what we talk about today. We're going to break down what is strategy, so stay tuned. Shelton, what do you have on your agenda today? Tracy, what do you have going on today, darling? LaPronda, I know you have work as normal. LaPronda actually gets businesses certified so that you all can diversify your revenue. So what that means is rather than staying a small business to small business, right, where you have a product and you are working or servicing small businesses, LaPronda can help you enter into the city and state level government bidding process, if you will, getting certified, getting your business certified so that you can take on some of those big money bids, either as a subcontractor or as a contractor. So LaPronda's on here. If you have questions, she's one of our strategic partners. Reach out to her at laneconsultingllc.com. Shelton says, I own a CPA firm and will need to increase my marketing. Need some more ingredients. Got my sauce. You better do it, Shelton.
Shelton, give us a call. I got a whole cabinet full of ingredients that can help your CPA firm. Are you looking for spicy, mild, or calm stuff?
You're so silly. Spicy, mild. I love it.
You got the sauce. You need some more ingredients.
Yeah.
We're going to add a secret ingredient in there because people will know who you are, but they won't know your recipe.
Right, and that's what I was gonna say. Baby, come here, boy. You better my tea to your coffee, okay? Listen, that's exactly right, because most people say, well, if secret sauce is a secret, why do we need to give it out? And that's just it. You need to let them know your secret sauce without ever letting them know your recipe. And that's what we do. Your secret sauce to success. Shelton, seriously, go to secretsauce.com when you can. What'syoursecretsauce.com, and let's set up some time. When you say marketing, that's what this guy does all day, every day. And of course, I'm the brains and the beauty. I'm just kidding, honey. You're beautiful too. Hot and spicy.
You notice how I didn't even acknowledge
he doesn't. He just lets me do my thing.
Hot and spicy. We got you, Shelton. Hit us up offline. Hit us up in the inbox.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it.
Exactly. Tammy, good morning.
But I was just going to say, on the side note, CPA, we were just talking to another client yesterday that was looking for
CPA. Oh gosh, Shelton.
That was a trip.
Where are you located, Shelton? I know I could go off of this call and find out, but let us know where you're located. We have an active client right now who I was supposed to send an email to another CPA that I know. But Shelton, if this is what you do, let us know where you are so I can definitely refer you into our network. Tammy, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Success. All right, so Shelton said, Shelton, we should have been did lunch and coffee. What are we waiting on? All right, so anyway, welcome, Tammy, to Good Morning Success. Shelton, hit us up. All right, so I want to get down and dirty on this strategy. Do you know that strategy is an overused word? I hear people talk about all the time, oh, I need a strategy, a strategy. And so I was compelled my first year in business to really, really make strategy mean something. Like I wanted to break down concretely what it means, and here's what I discovered. Strategy is the ability, at a very textbook definition, to put together an order of steps, okay? It's essentially a plan. Now, I'm going to blow you guys away. And, honey, I don't know if you knew I was going to say this part today. But
I really never know.
We never know. It's so unrehearsed. But you guys are already using strategy today, and many people don't realize how. So strategy is the ability to not only put together an order of steps, but to sow one seed that yields 10 results, okay? As opposed to just doing something 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Strategy, my friends, is invisible. I'm going to say it again. This is going to be the deepest thing you hear all day. Strategy is invisible, for it would not be strategy if it were visible. Imagine playing chess. You're looking at your opponent's next move. You're trying to figure it out. In their head, they have a strategy. If you knew it, you could beat them. If they knew yours, they would beat you. So it must be invisible. So you work with an expert like myself or someone who is trained in strategic thinking and strategic planning, and they're going to help you put together your plan in such a way where the goal is to do this one move because it has 10 impacts, for example, 10, 5, however, okay? And so that's what I'm good at. Let me give you more of a layman's example. Not that you guys are slow, but I want to show you how you're already doing this, and then I'm going to circle this back to your business. Today, if let's say that you need 10 things to bake a cake, honey, and so some of your ingredients are flour, oil, eggs, sugar, right, frosting. So you have the option of going to the store 10 times, one at a time, to get these things. Now, wouldn't that be stupid, y'all? Wouldn't it be absolutely stupid?
Somebody did it.
Somebody did it.
Oh, I forgot an egg.
Well, an egg. But this is so deep. I really want you guys to get this. I'm breaking down what is strategy, okay? So strategy is when you know that there are 10 things that need to get done, right? And your goal is to make 1 or 2 moves and accomplish those 10 things as opposed to going 10 times, 10 actions, okay? That really essentially at its deepest is my definition of strategy. All right, so we're already doing it today. Do you know how? Well, we put together a shopping list. Now, as basic as that sounds, the fact that you get that you don't want to go to the store 10 times for 10 things means that you are smart enough to say, well, why can't I go to the store once and get all 10 of the things that I need, correct? That's how it works in business. Now, let me give you a business example. So I want you all to know as parents and adults that we're already using strategy in a very mild way today in our everyday life. Now, let's talk about business. Let's say that you are a business growth expert like Dawn Nicole, and you speak all day, every day on how to grow businesses. Let's say there's a conference coming up in San Francisco with multiple speakers. Watch this strategy, okay? So there's a conference coming up. There are multiple speakers on the stage, and you find out about it. So you call the event organizer and you say, hi, I'm a business growth strategist. I already have a national market. What will it take for me to get on that stage? Now, the average person who doesn't understand strategy might stop there. The event organizer will say, well, it's a cost of because see, they like to get paid because that's considered a form of marketing when you get up and talk about your services. So they're going to probably say, well, it costs $300 for you to sign up as a speaker. We'll give you a table. So if you're not using strategy, most people, even most people who are experts at what they do, will stop there. They'll walk away and they'll feel like they've won. I don't consider that a win. Let me tell you what the real strategy to that technique is. The real strategy is to ask questions like this. Who are the other speakers, if I can ask, or what topics will they cover? Get the event organizer to give you a list, a gambit of who else is speaking. Then the question to ask is, who is in the audience? Are there going to be key people in the audience? Are there going to be Fortune 500 companies? Are there going to be government organizations? Oh, so then the event organizer says, oh, well, yes, there will. Great. What time does the event start? Well, it starts at 9 o'clock. Great. And do you know what their objectives are? Do you know what their initiatives are? Are you aware? See, this is where I'm going. The real strategy to getting yourself on a stage in San Francisco for this conference is finding out what time you can go on stage so you can ensure that the right people see you at the right time. Wouldn't it be a bust to do this whole conference and they put you on at 4 and the key people have already left for the day? Yes, right? It's pointless. So for you, the strategic thinking, and this is why I teach, it's not enough to have a strategic plan. You need a strategic mindset. It's around the strategic questions and the strategic listening. And that's what we talk about all the time, right? So the strategic question asking will put you 5 steps ahead. You have to ask, who's in the audience? Do you know what their focus is? Do you know what their initiatives are on this day? Do you know if there will be any time constraints? Are you aware if they can only stay for a certain period of time? All of this is important and essential to your success. Okay, so you have to ask these questions. Also, if there's another business coach or business consultant that's speaking before me, right, I might not ask to go on right behind that person. You know, because I don't want to get lost in the sauce. Not that I ever can. But my point is, find out Honey, you know how I do. So, so find out who's on the panel, find out who's in your audience, find out their initiatives. If the organizer does not know, then it is up to you to do the research, you all. Do the research and find out. But my point is, being strategic is asking the right questions. You also want to ask, will there be media? Will there be press present? Okay, because before you pay that $300, you need to validate that from a marketing perspective, it's worth it, that the people outside of that room are not going to be the only ones who you'll be exposed to. Does this make sense, honey? You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. They just kind of do haphazardly, and it's not strategic.
Well, what about, that's great for the people that's going on a stage or conferences, but what does strategy have to do with inside my business?
I love how you play devil's advocate because you know the answer to this. All right, so let me talk about
I'm not going to get on the stage. Well, yes, I will.
Yeah, you will.
But if I'm currently working my business,
what's a strategy?
What does strategy mean?
Oh, I love it.
Is that the new belt by Michael Kors?
Oh, stop it, boy! I say it is not the new belt.
I'm wearing one of those. You got that strategy on? Oh, no, you got that strategy.
It is not. Let's talk about strategy in business. Let's circle back.
Is that a new car, 2017?
No. So Peter says good
strategy.
stuff. Terry says doing your due diligence is imperative always. But Terry, you still have to define for people what due diligence is, because some people think that their due diligence is the fact that they heard about this conference and they made the call to get on stage and that's it. And so I'm teaching people, no, let's think more strategically even than that. All right, so let's talk about strategy in business. So here's a big misconception. A lot of people will put together a plan, because I see it all the time. People say, well, I got a business plan. And I say, oh, okay, cool. Right? And I say, is your business plan broken down in multi-phases? And they look at me like I'm crazy. Let's talk about multi-phases. So the first thing I want to share with the business owners on this call, or the professionals, is that your business plan should consider the phase that you're in, or the phase that you're going to go through. What I mean by phases, there is the discovery phase, discovery and concept, same thing. So discovery phase is step 1. Then there's the development phase. There's the testing phase, right? And then there's the implementation phase, okay? So let me tell you why these phases are important, because right now you're scratching your head and you're like, well, I just put together a business plan and showed it to someone.
But they pulled the business plan off of Google.
Right, but I'm going to talk about why that's not right.
Okay.
No, but they did, babe. They pulled it off Google.
Yeah, they did.
But here's the problem with that. Here's what's happening. I'm running into a lot of business owners who had a business plan. All right, I'm not knocking y'all did it right. You had a business plan, but outside of the business plan, what happened next is it became a piece of paper. It became a dormant instruction map. See, because
it's supposed to be a blueprint.
It's supposed to be a blueprint, but if it is not created correctly. So an expert, let me give y'all some tips on how I would work with you to draw a business plan that moves as your business moves, that expands as we grow throughout the process. Okay, so when I put a business plan together, every business plan starts with the vision and the mission. I'm going to say it again. What is your vision? What is your mission? What are your goals? That's basic. You cannot start. That's like starting a conversation without hello, or asking you what your name is, okay? Your vision, your mission, your goals. From there, the plan is built around that. So let's talk about the plan. I'm going to use an example. Is that cool? So I'm just going to say you. Let's just say that you tell me that you have a vision to start a digital marketing school, right? Let's just say. So I'm going to use Demario. So Demario wants to start a digital marketing school. And I'm going to say, great. When do you feel this vision? Are you ready now? Do you see this vision happening this year, or you don't even know yet because you need me to build that roadmap? Demario might say, well, I'm ready now, right? It's in my spirit right now. I don't know how long it takes to build, but this is what I want. So I'm going to say this again. The plan starts with what you want. It's not about how yet. It starts with the what. So important. So you tell me what you want, right? From there, I'm going to say, and what is your mission with this school? Why are you doing this? What are you setting out to do? You're going to say, well, I want to give back to hundreds of kids, or hundreds of what? Whatever your mission is, it's going to tell me very quickly who your audience is. Because you're going to say, I'm doing this to give back to, right? Whoever the two is becomes your audience, or at least your first audience, okay? So in those simple question asking, strategic question asking, I'm going to find out who he's trying to serve and why, okay? Then I'm going to find out your goals. Is it this year? Is it next year? The point is that what I need to really do for him is say, okay, so here are the things that we've got to discover. So this is called the discovery phase of your plan. So in the discovery phase, we have to discover, is there a problem in this area? Mm-hmm. Are you trying to build a business for something that's not a problem, right? So the discovery phase can take 30 days. It can take 3 months. So things that you should be doing in discovery is finding out, okay, we need to find out what's the biggest problem. We need to find out, are people already paying for this? Okay, we need to find out, how do you plan on delivering this? So the discovery phase is all about asking the right questions. It's discovering, how many roles do you see in your model? Is it just you, or will you need other trainers to emulate? What are the prerequisites? What is the criteria by which these students can come to you to take your training? What have they must completed ahead of time, right? You have to define that. You can't just take any and everybody. So my point is, there's a discovery phase. Once we list out all the things that need to be discovered or discussed, the next phase is development. Now we need to develop the training manuals, develop the price points, right? Develop the program, develop a website maybe that works with it. So anyway, then there's testing, and then there's implementation. Let's launch. A lot of people will have a vision and want to go right to implementation, right to launch, and they miss all these steps in between. And then somebody on Shark Tank or a regular person says, nobody's paying for this. Who's paying for this? Like, who buys this stuff? And you're saying, well, I don't know. I just know it was a good idea at the time. Right? So what are you all doing to build your strategy plans? Talk back to us. What are you doing? Do y'all have business plans today? And how successful do you feel your business plans have been? And Demario, when it comes to marketing, especially the online marketing that you do, how do you have to be strategic for that? Because I noticed the way you do it, you're very strategic with combining the press release, the videos, and the social media campaigns.
Well, first,
good morning, Tiffany.
But first, I'm going to go back right quick. Peter asked a question. I want to acknowledge that you asked a question.
Yes.
Peter asked a question. He said, good morning, success. Basically, you said, who's the secret and who's the sauce?
Oh!
Well,
I'm the secret. No, I'm just kidding.
Secret is like strategy. It's something that you don't really see too much or hear too much.
You did that like you just dropped the mic. Okay.
Bam. So, okay, now we're talking about marketing.
Yes.
One key thing in marketing to understand when you're launching your business, when you start to market your business, whatever marketer that you are talking to, there's a testing phase even in marketing.
Yes.
There's no one size fit all. Don't think you're going to pay a marketer and then boom, everything will start happening. There's going to be A/B testing at least 30 to 90 days because we do not know where your niche market is, especially online.
Yes.
You don't know who's going to respond to you. And a lot of times it has a lot to do with the content that they're providing the marketer.
Yes.
So the strategic side of it is finding out who's looking for you, connecting with them, which is target marketing.
Yes, yes.
Building your awareness and your infrastructure, press releases, websites, social media posts, and finally checking your analytics and rinse and repeat.
Yes, rinse and repeat, correct.
Over
and over again.
Over. Oh, that looked pretty cool.
Okay,
over,
honey. So
it never
Peter
stops.
asked a question. Peter says, what's usually the timetable for a real plan? So Peter, when it's done right, what we do know is it will depend on the discovery phase. So you have to, step one is getting the right expert in a room with you to ask you the right questions. Once all of the questions are extracted and asked and kind of summarized and put on paper, we take the contents of everything we learned in those discovery sessions and we build a roadmap or a plan, if that makes sense. It's very hard to say. Some people think that they can do it in a matter of hours. I will tell you that usually something is missed. What I like to do is start with sitting with the person and understanding their needs. I'm going to ask you the right questions. I'm going to talk about budget over the next couple of years. I'm going to talk about training needs. I'm going to talk about who you have currently on your team. The right way to do a plan is to assess current state versus future state. So how do we currently operate? How do you look today, right, versus where we want to be? The difference between the two is called the gaps, and it's a gaps assessment. So a person who is a professional at this, like myself, and Demario is that we come in, we assess where you are currently, we document that, and then we talk about, okay, based on where you are currently and where you told us you wanted to be, which is the vision, which is why the first question I ask is the vision, right? I say, here are all of the gaps. So that middle component, it becomes a report that we start to work against to clear the gaps, because when we clear the gaps, we get you to your future state. I know that that might seem kind of high level, but that's the right way to do it, is to document the difference between the two. So to build a plan, once I have the information in the very beginning, I can build a plan quickly because I already have the template, the know-how, and all of that good stuff. Hopefully that answers your question. So Tiffany, good morning. How are you doing today, and what do you have on your agenda? Peter, you also asked, is the plan, if the plan is not customized for the business owner, it's just words that don't speak for you. Totally correct. Totally correct. Which is why usually no two plans are the same. Now, my formula and my system of gathering the information and how we do some delivery, the process of going through this can be similar, but the content is always different. Always.
You know what? I'm always looking for something to explain how serious it gets. Even though you can't see the wall, the whiteboard, but I'm going to grab something. Excuse me, yes, I'm grabbing it.
Just grab it? Okay, don't knock nothing over, honey.
I'm grabbing it.
Okay.
It goes down.
Okay, so this
goes down, yeah.
Y'all just showing all my stuff. So this whole room,
this whole room is now redecorated
with plans on.
With words, plans.
Oh goodness.
Just everything. Wow.
I hope there's no proprietary. Let me see what's on this one. Oh,
they can't read it fast.
Y'all, so the point is, everything we're talking about, if you came into the home office, what you can't see is, we have, like, for example, one of the plans that I'm doing for somebody is to get her business into the corporate market. So the model that I use for that is called Evaluate, Engage, Execute, Expand. It's a model that we build our business on. It's called the 4 E's. Again, it's called Evaluate, Engage, Execute, Expand. I own the 4 E's. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I use, I put together from having a project manager and an Agile Scrum background. Feel free to use that. You have to evaluate the problem, the need, the market, the competition, the solution, the vision, the benefits. Then you have to engage the level of interest of partners, clients, sponsors, vendors, right? And what I help people to do is define. A lot of people don't define. Did y'all know, this is deep, that there is a difference, there can be a difference between your client and your audience? Let's say it again.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
How is there a difference
there can
between
be.
My client and my audience?
So ask it again one time.
Because how is there a difference between my client and my audience?
Okay, so now Peter's grabbing his cup of tea. It just got, his cup of coffee. It just got real.
Peter,
just got real.
Okay, wait a minute. Can I guess?
Yes.
An audience listens to you. A client works with you?
Almost. Okay. So think about it like this, because when we work together in your vision, we're gonna break down the roles of your vision. We're going to break down who is the client. You want to think about your vision like it's a script, a movie script, and you're building roles, if you will. So who is the client? Give me examples of who a client. So not only who is your client, but I have people list out examples, names of real companies, okay? Then I say, who is your audience? Is it the same? Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's not. I'll break down when it's different in just a second. Then I say, who is a partner? Then I say, who is a sponsor? Now, you guys right now are saying, oh my God, a partner and a sponsor can be different? Yes. All right, so let's break down the roles real quick, and then that's all the nuggets we're going to give them for today, because I'm giving proprietary stuff now. All right, so when is the client and the audience different? Think about it like this. The audience is the person who will receive and apply the learning or the service that you have. Again, if I'm applying it, right, then I am your audience. I am who you're going to apply the service for. I'm who you're targeting. Your client is who's paying for it. Let me give you 2 examples of when they can be totally different from each other. You're a children's book author, okay? Your books are for an audience of 7th graders. Now, the 7th graders are not expected to pay for your books. The client would be the school system or the parents, okay? I'm sorry, it's just, oh, great, sorry. So I'm gonna say it again. When can the client and the audience be different? Sometimes they are two different people. If I'm a children's book author and my audience is for 7th graders or heck 7-year-olds, okay, that's who my books are written for, but that's not who I expect to pay me. Understand? The client will always be the person cutting you the check, giving you the money, okay? The audience is who will receive and apply the service that you have. Sometimes they're the same. In most cases, they're the same, but there are times when they are different, okay? Now, let me give you a different example of an initiative I have going on where the audience and the client are two different people as well, okay? So, as you guys know, we're doing a What's Your Secret Sauce tour for women in IT across the nation. We're doing a 10-city tour, 10 cities across the U.S. between 2017 and 2018. I'll be going to Boston. We'll be going to San Francisco, Orlando, Raleigh, Durham. We're going to all of the cities where there has already been proven high technology concentration. So these are high technology markets. Now, when I was building this strategy plan and I was defining clients, partners, and all of this, I knew that the audience would be women in technology. So whether you're a program manager, a software developer, a technical analyst, whatever your role, if you have a technology role, you will be sitting in my audience. However, the people that I wanted to pay would be your employer, your Bank of America, your Microsoft, your Chase Manhattan Bank, PNC, ThoughtWorks, okay? So now my client becomes who you work for, but you are my audience. Does that make sense to anyone? If it does, give me a thumbs up, give me some love. I'm gonna break it down again. My audience are the women in technology. My client would be the ones I want to pay for it. So I structured my deal where I'm going to these Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies and I'm saying, here's the solution. If you send your women in technology to my city by city workshop, okay, then they will be better employees. They will be better leaders, okay? They will help to grow your company further, faster. And so I had to state a case to the client while attracting the audience. Talk about being, I'm sorry, I'm getting all these texts. So that's when the two can be different. Now, if I wanted these women to pay for my workshop themselves, now my audience is also my client. Does that make sense? The audience and the client are usually the same if they're the ones paying for the service they will receive. If someone else is going to pay for it, then that someone else is my client and those women are the audience. Does that make sense, you all? So it's very important when you are structuring the deal, because what I do is not only build a plan, but I structure marketing deals and marketing campaigns, and then we take these and we position these to what we think are going to be great sponsors to say, look, we're doing this anyway, and I know you want in, and here's why you want in. There's a marketing opportunity for you to align with us on this tour, and it's worked. And so now I'm helping other people do the same thing. So thank you, Peter. Educate, educate, educate. But hopefully that makes sense. One last thing. Did you have anything to say, babe? I feel like I did a lot of talking.
You did. I'm actually about to disappear. Because didn't she talk that much?
Honey, I have to give the people the education. All right, so I'm going to let you. So, babe,
no,
please
I'm not
educate
saying,
on strategy.
I'm not saying nothing now. They really don't. They want to laugh right now. Tell a joke, because you have took them down. You done blew their brain up early in the morning.
Sorry, y'all.
No.
Would you stop? Sheila just joined us. She takes us very seriously. Honey.
Sheila, hey, how you doing?
Sheila's on with her staff. Hi, Sheila staff, Spotless, LLC.
Sheila's working on some beautiful things
some big things. We're about to
changing the industry in residential house cleaning.
Yes, he said, "Don't forget you the man. You the man, honey. You
hey,
this.
Peter. You know,
he's the man.
Secrets
No.
versus sauce. You know, but anyway, but that was very good information, dear.
Thank you, honey.
That was so. Now, how many of you retained that and understood it and gonna apply it?
Look, Terry said, "Come on, Alpha Man. I know you didn't even finish the strategy about the digital marketing."
No, because I keep it short and simple. See, thank you, Terry. Think about the Alpha Man. A starts off the alphabets.
Oh goodness.
We don't have to prove nothing. We let B through Z do that.
And who would be the B through Z?
Anybody that's after the A.
Oh my goodness.
See, Alpha Man don't have to
Oh, honey.
We don't have to do stuff like that.
So you just scared the heck out of somebody.
Well, I'm just telling you, we don't have to do that. But anyway, that is great when you understand your strategy.
Yes.
That is great when your business plan actually works for you and it's not just some copy and paste document that you want to impress somebody with.
Don't.
And it is great when you understand your marketing plan. Because just as well as setting up your business, as much as time as you put into setting up your business, and I always say this because we are so overlooked.
Yes.
And underpaid.
Yes.
When you're setting up your business, just as much time as you spend setting up your business, you need to spend just as much time marketing your business. Because guess what? The car cannot roll without wheels. It's not going nowhere. You can have the most beautiful car in the world with the nice sounding engine, but it's not going nowhere without wheels. Marketing is the wheels. It's the things that take your car down the highway continuously over and over again.
Yes.
One thing about setting up your business, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone.
Okay.
You will set up your business correctly one time. You might redefine it 2 or 3 times, but your marketing plan, you will keep setting it up month after month, year after year, because your market change, people change, time change, initiative change. Marketing starts the day that you press the go button and ends the day that you close your business down. Understand that.
And on that note, honey, wow, I was going to give another nugget, but there's nothing left to say here. So Terry says it can be moved if it's towed. Hey, I know. Can we do a cheers?
If it's towed, that means your business is broke.
So listen, I hope this was helpful for you all today. If this has helped and blessed anyone, send some thumbs up and some loves. Please share this video. Go to what'syourSecretSauce.com to take the free assessment and get a 30-minute consultation with us as well.
Well, you know, one thing I want to break down. I know that we always telling people to go to What's Your Secret Sauce, and many of you probably be saying, why do they keep saying that? Well, What's Your Secret Sauce is a development. Who developed the What's Your Secret Sauce? Who developed it?
You did. We did, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, why is it's so important that people go there?
Well, it's very important that people go there because in order to understand how to present your best value, you have to first know what it is. So when you go to What's Your Secret Sauce, we show you the value that you're taking advantage of today, right? So there are a lot of people who do things well, but they don't claim it because they don't think it's a gift. So the first thing we do is we aggregate all of the value that makes you you. Then we take that aggregated value and we show you how to market it better than ever before so you can get paid what you're worth, right? You can attract the right people to grow your organization, right? You can have the competitive advantage that keeps you top of mind, okay? And you can generate more leads and referrals without even asking for them.
Got one great question.
Yes.
Who developed What's Your Secret Sauce?
We did.
Who developed What's Your Secret Sauce?
Okay, we did.
Understand this. This is not an affiliate program. This is not something that we're reselling for someone else, the creation of.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see.
Therefore, it's important. It's vital that you help us show the world that What's Your Secret Sauce is important to your growth. Trust me, I'm a soy sauce.
Oh, well, let's talk about that. They don't know what that is.
See, they don't understand.
Okay, I got you, honey. Okay, so because Shelton made a comment earlier. Shelton, are you still on? If so, make some noise. Shelton said, oh, I got my secret sauce. So actually what happened, you all, is we created a methodology that has to do with success factors. And one of these success factors that you can only find out when you go take the free assessment that we have will tell you what your greatest success factor is and how to use it. So Demario found out that he's a soy sauce. There are only 5 sauces you can be. That is soy, that is aioli, that's unagi, that's cocktail, and emerald. And all of them have a unique value. The first step is to find out which one are you. I am in unagi sauce. My man here is a soy sauce. Unagi and soy actually have a good mix, but there are also some things where we don't mix. And it's important to understand what triggers the conflict so that we can manage through it. But it's also important that we understand how we work best together. Also, knowing that he's a soy sauce has allowed himself to increase his value potential almost immediately because now the way he markets himself to the ideal client and to partners makes him more attractive and it makes you worth more. So go and take the secret sauce. Terry is a cocktail sauce. Cocktail sauce. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to throw in that Terry said the assessment is fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry.
What I learned from it is simply this can help people become who they are supposed to be if you don't know who you are.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
And also I seen Peter say, I felt you, Peter. Peter said, I haven't finished my coffee.
Yes.
Or do y'all charge for extra time? I was gonna keeping it rolling just for you, Peter. I felt like you were still drinking your coffee. I still have some.
What was your sauce? All right, and Terry, I'm gonna talk about cocktail sauce. Peter, so all these people, you guys, have taken their sauce, most of them on here. So find out what your sauce is. Right now it's free, but we are gonna be putting a charge back on there in July because we've had probably now hundreds of people take their sauce and it has really changed their life, understanding their success factors. So Terry, cocktail sauce. Cocktail sauce is really cool because cocktail sauce means that Terry is a naturally persuasive thought leader who can motivate others to complete and finish their goals. So this explains why Terry has probably always been in a leadership role. Terry is seen as an authority figure, and no wonder his company is called Alpha Success. It explains a lot, but the sauces not only help you in business, they help you in business, in life, and in relationships.
Well, what's the breakdown of my soy again?
So a soy sauce, and that's why go find out which sauce you are. It's very important. So Demario is a soy sauce. What that means is he is a speed of analysis. He can process data quickly, and he can discover anything. Once you understand that, then you no longer just become a digital marketer or this and that. You are so much more than just, right, a digital marketer. And look at you, boy, getting excited about that.
It's so good. It's so good.
But you're so much more. Good morning, Judith. But you're so much more than that. Really, where your talent lies and where your value lies is your ability to learn anything, and I do mean anything, quickly. Whether it's fixing a car, working with NASA, whatever it is. I told Demario the other day, as a soy sauce, if someone gave us 30 days to live with a manual to figure something out, I trust that I will come up out of there in 30 days because he can figure anything out quickly. That's your real gift, is your ability to be agile, adaptable to any situation and to learn it quickly. Now with that, the backdraw to that, because there's always a backdraw to your excellence, okay, if it's not used properly, is that when Demario is speaking with someone, like an unagi sauce, myself, and we're trying to paint a pretty picture to make a point, they don't need all of that. They process data so quickly that they might even cut you off and you feel slighted, like, well, I wasn't even finished. You didn't even let me finish. And it's not actually that they're being rude, it's that their brain processes data so quickly that he's already drew the picture, wrote the ending, he knows how the next movie goes.
Yeah, stop giving me that long sentence. Just give me the bullets. Come on, cliff notes, people.
So
I'm a bit.
So it's important that you understand what your secret sauce means to you and to others. And so that's the beauty of being a soy sauce. And it has been very, very profitable for you in your life, being able to do anything quickly. You play multiple instruments, you're self-taught. And didn't this explain a lot for the way you lived your life?
Yes.
Yeah.
I toured, played multiple instruments, still play a lot of instruments. I figured it out, taught myself with a God gift. Sprinkle salt,
okay.
And go into the digital marketing field. But also, I started my life off living as a unagi.
Well, we got to talk about what it is so they know what that means.
I know.
Peter, what's your secret sauce? You took the assessment. I can't remember which sauce type you were. But the unagi. So the unagi is you. It stands for uniqueness. By the way, these are all real sauces. Uniqueness is a creative, a visionary, an out-of-the-box thinker who can offer their clients more creative solutions faster. That's what I am, and that's what you are, and that's where we have a nice synergy, is that we're both creatives. We can see the vision before it's even unleashed.
Well, tell me this. And I know this is very interesting to y'all. So, what is the benefit that your clients have with you being a unagi? So what? You're a unagi sauce. Okay, you're going to make my chicken taste better?
No.
What you going to do?
So this is what we do. We take this sauce factor, which is a success factor, right? We take the sauce that you discover you are. Go to www.what'soursecretsauce.com. It's free. It's a 10-minute questionnaire, but we take your sauce and then we mix it or combine it with what you do in real life, what you do in business. So I would first have to know what you do in business to talk about how your unagi sauce or cocktail sauce or soy sauce, it can make you more money. But for me, let's talk about me. How my unagi sauce makes me a very wealthy woman, and I don't necessarily mean monetary wise, but it makes me wealthy because what that means for my clients is I have the ability to quickly build in-demand brands, right, that become profitable for my clients. So I'm not just going to build you a brand. I'm going to build you an in-demand brand based on a market who's already looking for you. And so I use my creative value to have you be a trendsetter and grow your company further, faster with an in-demand brand. So that's what I do. That's how my clients benefit.
That's great. That's great. So you need to find out what's your secret sauce today.
Yeah.
Today, what'sYourSecretSauce.com.
Yes.
It's going to make you think.
Yes,
it's
will.
not just something. It's not play.
You know, there are some people who go there to take it and they
can't finish it.
And the reason they can't finish it is they just don't know their business well enough.
And what about the people who start crying because they can't finish? We have had actual real tears.
Yeah.
But that's great because that means it's
Peter said he thinks it's hot sauce. Peter, I'll go back and that wasn't one of the categories, but I know you're hot.
We might need to develop a methodology behind hot because every time we go somewhere and
people want to be hot sauce.
They want to be hot sauce. But you know what? Hot sauce cannot be a good thing sometimes. Hot sauce give people indigestion and all type of stuff. Well, so I don't know if you want to be hot.
It depends on the appetite. So listen, you guys, again, we do have that 9 o'clock key decision-making meeting. We love you. We hope this was helpful. Please share this with someone. We do this every morning at 9 o'clock. Thank you for the love.
8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. Every morning at 8 o'clock. Sorry, 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's called Good Morning Success. Shelton says, yes, I'm here. I'm not good at marketing because of my reputation. My business is steady, but I want to take it to the next level. I will take the assessment. Shelton, good for you. That is the first step. That's exactly why we created What's Your Secret Sauce, is to revolutionize the way people market the value of their personal brand. Okay? And you are your brand. You are the first component of your business brand. So for someone who is squeamish about marketing, or you know your stuff but you don't really know how to articulate it with the top talents.
And Shelton, I would just like to throw this. And Shelton, don't feel bad. You're not supposed to be good at marketing because you're great at being a CPA.
You better, boy, if you don't do this. What?
Because I have no idea. I can't. No.
What's the word for today? We didn't even give a word for today.
We didn't give the word for today.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the word for today?
CPA.
CPA.
Shelton.
That's the word for today. Because
right.
I give credit to people that actually admit, hey, I'm not good at this.
I love that, Shelton.
I'm not good at being a CPA.
Good job. Well, listen, we love you guys. We hope you are off to a great start. We hope this was helpful for you. Please share it. Please let others know and invite others. We thank you. And until next time, stay on the grow with yours truly, Nicole and
Demario.
All right, take care.